This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so once again, very good morning, all. Yeah, thanks been joining. Okay, let me show you one picture. Okay, again, I will come up here. See, command parser is also coming to the access method. So, what is the purpose of access command parser, sir? Command parser will check the syntax error, will bind the query and prepare the query tree. Okay, once it is done, it will go to the optimizer. Your optimizer start preparing the execution plan for your query, right? So command parser also check whether there is any plan is available in the plan cache or not for that query, whatever you are running. If the plan is available, it will start choosing the same plan. Why it will create again one more plan, sir? But if you perform any changes over the query, even a single space also, if you are performing select star from EMP, sir, and you by mistakenly you added a space, you added a single space also, it will start preparing the new plan. If you perform any changes, even a space also to that query, it will start preparing the new plan. Once the plan is prepared, the plan will store in the plan cache and it will go to the optimizer, sorry, executor. Executor will send request to the access method and again same process. So that is the main reason whenever you are performing any query, any transaction, make sure that you should not make any changes over that query until unless there is required. That will be taken care by your application team, sir. You no need to worry. You are not performing anything. Your application team will perform all these things. The behavior of the SQL is it will need to prepare the plan of the query and it will store in the plan case. That's what I will in the advanced level I will show you where the plans will be storing, how to read the plan. Okay, all it will comes into the tuning part. No need to worry as of now.
Yes, clear, clear. There was just doubt, like, just
No, no
that one
problem, no
doubt.
problem. No problem, sir. Always. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about what is replication, how many types of replications are there, what are the prerequisites. So not today. So most probably next 4 days we are going to discuss the same concepts. What is replication, how many types of replications are there, and we'll try to configure transaction replication, merge replication, and P2P replication. You can configure snapshot replication, sir. How you are going to configure transaction replication, same way you will configure the snapshot replication. So and we will walk through replication internals. There are a lot many internals we'll walk through, and we'll also discuss about the replication troubleshooting. Okay, so is one of the major important concept which plays in entire SQL Server. Okay, bit tricky concept, very bit tricky. Yesterday itself, one of our student have faced a issue with the application. Even in the class also, I told you please be careful when you are deleting the replication. Creating, okay, sir, it's bit easy only, not more complex. If you are deleting the replication, if you face any if you've done any mistake, so he done one, maybe he or his colleague had done some mistake on the replication. Yesterday he started to troubleshooting at 9 o'clock. He fixed the issue at evening 8 o'clock. Okay, he done lots of things, sir. Finally he fixed the issue. Okay, he again reconfigure the replication, drop the replication, he recreated the replication. It almost taken around 10 to 12 hours. I already told him you should show patience whenever you are working with replication. Finally, he fixed the issue, sir. Very interesting issue he fixed. Okay, later we'll discuss, sir. So please be careful with replication. Okay, when you are deleting, make if you are preparing for any article, any document for log shipping or mirroring or always on cluster, I am not worrying, sir. Prepare for replication, definitely. So how to delete the replication is very, very important concept, sir. You should more careful when you are dropping the replication. So as of now, don't drop. You can create and you can play, sir. Don't drop until unless we complete our session. Okay. Make a note, clear note. If you've done any mistake, also just keep it, no problem. But don't delete the replication. It will make more challenge than your conferring. Okay. So replication is the one of the tough concept that I can tell you directly. Okay, very tough concept, but I will make very easy. So whatever we are discussing these 4 days, again we will discuss in advanced level also how to configure replication with always on. Always on itself is the one of the tough concept again. On top of the always on, we are going to configure application. That is also we are going to discuss, and we are also going to discuss how to configure replication with the uh, uh, Azure YAML managed instance. Means on-prem to Azure. On-prem is your server, sir. Azure is your cloud. So from on-prem to cloud, how you are going to configure replication. That is also we are going to cover in the advanced level. As of now, next 4 days we are completely discussing replication, sir. How you are going to do here in cloud also you will do same logic, sir. There is no difference. Again, I am telling. So how you will, but little bit change whenever you are merging your replication with always on. Definitely, uh, you need couple of more commands, and you should be careful whenever you are trying to configure replication with always on. Otherwise, okay, sir. How you are going to configure here in cloud also you will going to configure same only when you are configuring with MI, when you are configuring always on you need additional more inputs that we are going to discuss in the advanced level. As of now, completely on premises replications, sir, we are going to discuss for next 4 days. Okay, questions before we start, sir? Please be careful, please listen, uh, please be practice on the same day. Okay, same day, stop everything whatever you are practicing, practice the replication. Next 4 days or 5 days you just practice replication and complete the replication completely, sir. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I'm going to share all the materials whatever you need to go through it. So there are thousands of options in security also. I told you, right, there are thousands of options. In replications also thousands of options. Okay, so almost whatever important I am going to cover all this. Remaining you need to go through and you need to learn. Okay, whatever I'm teaching you, that is too good, sir. Okay, that is too good. Don't go for additional options that will bomb your mind like anything. Okay, just stand by here. That is very good. Okay, that is very good and too enough, sir. No worries. Okay, not okay.
Okay, Subbu.
Yep. So I am not sure how guarantee how many people you've done the practice about lock shipping and mirroring. Okay, so this weekend I already told you, Sunday we are going to take the mock interview. Saturday also we are going to take the mock interview. Okay, so please be ready with the mock interviews. So we are going to separate 10 people on Saturday, 10 people on Sunday. Okay, now, so feel that, sir, don't make any that, oh my god, he's asking questions, who is asking questions, if we are not answering. Okay, don't think any negative, sir, just be positive. Okay, if you know, tell the answer. If you don't know, sir, that's it. Okay, take every question and start preparing. Again, next week we are going to take mock interview. Every week we are going to take mock interview, right? So why we are going to planning means it will help you a lot to crack the interview, sir. That's it. Okay. Yep. Now, sir. Now, what is replication? Anyone having any idea, sir, before we start?
Yes, Subbu. Replication is the process of copying data and database objects from one database to in another database, source to destination.
Yeah, that's it, sir. That is the answer. That's it. Complete. Our replication concept is complete. Done. Perfect answer. Okay. So same, sir. So replication allows to maintain the same database multiple copies at different location. Sir, lock shipping and mirroring allows to maintain complete databases or no? Yes or no, online people? Lock shipping is entire database level. Mirroring is
Yes.
entire database level. Cluster is nothing but instance level. Okay, always on is nothing but again instance
Instance
level,
level.
database level, instance level and database level. But replication, sir, make a note, clear note. Replication is not a high availability. Replication is not a disaster recovery. It is a future in SQL Server. It's a just future in SQL Server, sir. How you are to going to take the backups and restores. Okay, other concept whatever we are discussing, right? Replication is also one feature. It is not a high availability. It is not a disaster recovery. If someone is asking how many high availability and DR techniques are available, lock shipping, mirroring, clusters, always on. Four, sir. Everyone will tell replication also. But again, here one more thing, sir. Replication is also a high availability and disaster recovery when you go for P2P replication, sir. Only when you are configuring P2P replication, okay, when you are configuring P2P replication, this will also treat as a high availability, sir. This will also treat as a high availability. A different technique, sir. How you are going to configure snapshot replication, transaction replication, merge replication. Uh, that the way you configure P2P is quietly different. The term the terminology, whatever you will call in P2P, is also quite different, sir, when you compare with the snapshot, transaction, merge replication. So when you are configuring replication with the P2P replication, you may also call it as a HANDR. Someone will also call it as HANDR, sir. But when you are configuring normal replications like snapshot, transaction, merge, it is a replication, sir. It's a replication, whatever we are discussing. The same terminology will applicable for here, but P2P a little bit it will change. The terminology will change. The components it will be change. The way of configuration it will change. So a little bit change, sir. Maybe you may get very less chance to configure P2P replication in real world. Okay, you will get a chance, most chance in transaction replication, merge replication, and snapshot replication. Three mostly, sir. Out of these three, which is very important? Transaction replication, merge replication, sir. First transaction, next merge, next snapshot. So so replication is a replication is a, okay, object level redundancy. So log shipping is a database level redundancy where you are going to multiple copies, sir. Mirroring is a database level redundancy where you can maintain only single copy. Always on is also database redundancy where you are going to maintain multiple copies. Clustering is instance level redundancy where you are going to maintain multiple instance. But replication is a data and database objects within the database, sir. Sir, if you have one database, if that database contains 1,000 objects, you can replicate entire 1,000 objects. You can also replicate a couple of objects, sir. So replication is like a object level. It is going to replicate the data and database objects from one location to multiple locations. Clear? Not clear, sir. See, replication is a set of technology for copying and distributing the data and database objects from one database to another database and then synchronizing between the database to maintain the con- consistency. So it is continuously copying, sir. Again, it is not one time activity. Whatever the changes you are performing on the publisher, those changes will reflect to the subscriber automatically. So it is continuously replicating. So what it is replicating, sir? Data and database objects. Data and database objects. Okay, it can be tables, it can be views, it can be stored procedures, it can be functions. Whatever you want, you can replicate, sir. That is up to your wish. So it is not replicating. It is not like a mirroring, log shipping, always on our cluster, sir. It is something different. What is something different, sir? It is trying to replicate the data and database objects from one database to a number of databases. Okay, not okay, sir? Online people.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
So, for example, for your just understanding purpose, I'm giving one very simple example. Sir, paper publishing. Everyone know about the newspaper, right? Yes? No.
Yes,
And also
sir.
everyone knows about the movie. Movie, sir. Everyone knows about the movie. Everyone knows about the newspaper, sir. So newspapers are publishing in one location. At main branches, right, sir? Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai. Okay. In US like California, Virginia. Okay. So San Francisco. So in main states, your newspaper will start publishing, sir. Once they publish the newspaper, your distributor will distribute the paper to the sub places. Correct or no? Yes? No.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So once they distribute to the respective locations, we will start purchasing that product paper, start purchasing the paper, and we'll start reading the paper. We are the subscribers. Who are reading the paper is nothing but subscribers. Who is publishing is nothing but publisher. Who is distributing your data is nothing but distributor. That is nothing but application. Very simple examples. Don't make more complex. Newspaper. How your application is working like newspapers. Publisher will publish the data. Distributor will distribute the data. Subscriber will read the data. Got it?
Got it.
Yes?
Got it, sir.
No? Clear, sir, everyone? Only couple of answers.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, good, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, sir, one more example, sir. So everyone knows about so Amazon, More, DMart. Okay. So everyone knows about this applications, right? DMart is one application, More is one application, Amazon is one application, Flipkart is one application. Sir,
Yes.
how many products DMart will maintain, sir? No one knows. We don't know, sir. Correct? You know, sir, how many products DMart will maintain
No, sir.
when you go into the DMart? No. More?
No, sir.
No. Amazon?
No.
No. Sir, so we are, sir, treat this as a database, sir. Amazon is one database. More is one database. DMart is one database. Treat this as a database, sir. Okay. In this database, you are having a hell lot of data objects, sir. Okay. Smartphone is one object. Okay. So laptops are one object. Okay. Tablet is one object. Gauger is one object. So we have lot many objects in that databases, sir. When you are when you are purchasing specific objects, there is a price tag. Okay, 20% discount, 50% discount, flat 20% discount, flat 25% discount, flat 50% discount, buy one get two free. So you are getting multiple offers when you are go on purchasing a specific objects. Every object having different uh, price tags. Agree, not agree? Yes?
Yes, sir.
No?
Yes, Subbu. Yes, yes, you are correct.
Sir, if we are making those prices updates in the publisher, will it reflect to all the subscribers, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir. So, what is a replication, sir? You can create the centralized server. You can create one centralized server, sir. Sir, how many DMarts are available? How many more supermarket is available in Bangalore, in Hyderabad, in Chennai, sir? There are multiple, sir. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
no.
Yes, sir.
Will
Yes.
they will they go and set for every branch? No, sir. If they will make one centralized, okay, this is my primary. In Bangalore, one branch will be the main branches are remaining or the sub branches. Remaining are the sub branches, sir. So you can create the centralized server using replication. That is the main concept, sir. Actually, replication will do lots of things. That is what I'm going to explain. What is the first concept, sir? Sir, what is replication? Simple answer. Replication is one of the concept which will replicate the data and database objects from one database to n number of other databases. That's it, sir. That's it. Now, what are the advantages you will get with replication? Using replication, you can configure centralized server. Agree? Not agree, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, when you go to the Bangalore, you will see different price tags. When you go to the Mumbai, you will see the different price tags. When you go for Kolkata or Chennai or any place, sir, you will see different price tags based on their region, based on their state. So they will make the changes. But there will be one CEO, right? Every branch in all India, there will be one main branch who need to monitor everything. Agree, not agree?
Agreed.
So that is how the centralized server you can configure with the replication, sir. One is a major advantage. What is the advantage with replication? You can configure centralized server. Okay, everyone fine, sir? First point, yes, sir. Second point, okay. Second point, sir. Your publisher can be SQL. Your publisher can be Oracle. Your subscriber can be SQL. Your subscriber can be Oracle. Means you can configure replication between cross domains, Oracle to SQL, SQL to Oracle. Will log shipping will supports? No. Will mirroring will supports? No. Will cluster will supports? No. Will always run will supports? No. Only replication will support, sir. Means your publisher can be Oracle or your publisher can be SQL. Your subscriber can be Oracle or it can be SQL. Okay, you can configure replication. Means you can configure from SQL to Oracle, Oracle to SQL. That level of configuration you can make with help of replication. Okay, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is
Okay,
the
sir.
second advantage, sir. No other technology will support now. Only replication will support cross domains like Oracle to SQL, SQL to Oracle. That is one of the beauty with the replication, sir. Clear? Second point.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Sir, but
Yes.
MySQL
Third.
also support the replication. We
No,
can
no. Sorry,
MySQL
sorry,
also
sir.
support the replication.
Every the Oracle having replication, MySQL is having replication.
So we can use
PostgreSQL,
SQL server to MySQL.
no, no, no. I hope no, sir.
Okay, I'm just
Oracle to
confirming.
SQL, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So third point is very important, sir. Okay, sir. Your publisher can be SQL Server 2019. Your subscriber can be 2014, 2016. Replication only supports backward compatibility. Your publisher can be SQL Server 2019, sir. Your subscriber can be 2014, 2016, 2017. Replication will support backward compatibility. No other high availability disaster recovery will support, sir. So you should maintain the same hardware, same software, same version, same edition. I told you many of times. But replication will supports backward compatibility. Means your publisher can be SQL Server 2019, your subscriber can be 2017, 2016, 2014. So whenever you wanted to downgrade your SQL, replication is the one of the best techniques, sir. Because your backup and restore doesn't support, your attach and detach and doesn't support backward compatibility. So replication is the one of the best technique if you wanted to downgrade your database. So that is the third very important point. What is the major advantage with replication? Replication can make the centralized server. Replication uh, can work with Oracle to see SQL to Oracle. Replication will also support backward compatibility. Yes? No?
Yes, Subbu.
For higher version also.
Sorry?
For higher version will support.
Higher version means?
If it is
Higher
publisher
version
is
anyhow it will support, right, sir? Higher version anyhow it will support. I don't want to tell that one. The main problem here is lower versions, right?
yes.
Higher version anyhow it will support, sir. I will share one document to you, okay? Very important document. Very hidden features are one thing it should be very important here. So I am simply telling that replication will supports backward compatibility. But what about the distribution database, sir? This is very important, sir. Sir, you are so try to understand the logic here. I'm going to share the document to you. Okay. So let me share it with you. Replication version compatibility. You can search with replication version compatibilities. Okay, this is the best document. Okay, see, sir, publisher can be SQL Server 2019. Your distributor should be 2019, sir. Means make sure that your distributors can be same version of the publisher or the highest version of the publisher, sir. It should not be lower version. Always your distributor should be same version of the publisher or the highest version of the publisher, sir. But it should not be lower version. This is what very important, sir. Sir, your subscriber can be 2019, 2017, 2016. Even you can configure 2014 as well, sir. That is not mentioned by Microsoft, but you can configure. I configured, sir, once in real world. Okay, getting my point?
Yeah, Subbu.
So your publisher can be 2019. Your sub distributor should be also 2019, sir. It should not be lower end, but your subscriber can be lower end. If you are using 2017, your publisher 2017, your distributor can be 2019 or 2017. Your subscriber can be 19, 17, 16, 14. That is how you can configure their application, sir. Okay, not okay. You can check the version compatibilities are very interesting, very important. When you are getting a chance to downgrade the SQL Server, so this is the one of the best technique we'll use to downgrade the SQL Server. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, Subbu.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So any questions till now, sir? What is replication? What are the major advantages with replication? So we'll discuss a lot many things, sir. Questions? No questions? Don't tell all questions, okay?
No question.
Okay, cool, sir. Now, sir, when you go to the replication components, So we discuss about mirroring components. We discuss about log shipping components. What are the log shipping components, sir? Primary database, primary server, secondary database, secondary server, monitor database. That's it, sir. When we go for mirroring, principal server, principal database, mirror server, mirror database, witness server, witness instance. That's it, sir. So like same, when you go to the replication, there are lot many components, sir. So what exactly is a replication is doing? Replication is replicating the objects like tables, views, stored procedure, functions, triggers. But don't call it as a objects. You should call it as an article. You should call it as an article, sir. How many articles you are trying to replicate? You can replicate a single article. You can replicate n number of articles, sir. Okay. So article is nothing but your object, sir. It can be table, view, stored procedure, functions, triggers, whatever, sir. Article is nothing but object which you are replicating. So which you are replicating from publisher to subscriber. Publisher to subscriber. Clear? Not clear? Yes, sir.
Clear.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, sir, publisher. Publisher is nothing but your production servers, or where your replication will start. Okay, where your replication will start, sir. Publisher is nothing but where you are. It's a prod server where you are going to. Sir, subscriber is also prod server only. Okay, but publisher is nothing but source where replication is starting. Where replication is starting, where you are going to replicate the n number of articles, sir. N number of articles. Make a note, sir. Subscriber is nothing but your destination server where your replication will ends. It's a destination server where your replication ends. You can maintain single subscriber. You can maintain multiple subscribers, sir. That is up to your wish. Okay. When you are trying to configure, you can maintain single subscriber. You can maintain multiple subscribers. That is up to your wish, sir, for one publisher. Okay. That is about articles, publishers, subscriber. Sir, forget about push subscription and pull subscription. That we are going to discuss tomorrow with live demo, sir. Okay. Now, sir, forget about all these commands also. Once we configure application, I will show you all the commands. Okay.
Sir.
No worries on that part. We'll discuss these commands in the once we configure, sir. Try to understand theoretical part because theoretical is very important, sir. What is distributor? So simple answers are don't see theoretical. Very simple. Distributor is the mediator between publisher and subscriber, which is continuously distributing your data from publisher to subscriber. One line answer, sir. Apart from nothing else, it will do. Distributor is a mediator between your publisher and subscriber, which is continuously distributing the data and database objects from publisher to subscriber. Clear? Not clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
So articles, publisher, subscriber, distributor, sir. There are a lot other things, sir. We'll discuss one by one. Okay. Now, sir, please bear with me. I need to go for painting, sir. Let me open the paint, sir. Mhm. Meanwhile, you can ask the question, sir. It will take some time. I need to draw everything, okay, to understand the flow.
Sir, is there any certain limitations like as database mirroring and log shipping? Suppose in database mirroring we have only one to one. In log shipping we have one to many. Is
Here
there
also
any
one to many, sir. One to
criteria?
many.
Okay,
One to
one
many, sir.
publisher. Okay, okay. One publisher, n number of subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As you said, right, it will support uh, backup compatibility, backward compatibility. Okay, so let's say my publisher is 2019 version and my subscriber is 2016 or 14 version. Can't we get these compatibility issues in live
No, sir.
production?
You are just replicating objects, right? I am not replicating entire database. I am just replicating only objects. Objects
Okay,
you can replicate, sir, wherever you want.
but objects also we have properties, right, sir? Entities, everything.
Sorry. Objects having
Object.
its own properties, sir. It won't make any major challenge with the database level, entire database level. Whenever you
Okay,
go for backup and restore.
okay, okay. Table level only. Okay,
But only I think some data type are duplicated, like date, small date, big date. Will that affect?
No, sir. Database level is so object level you can replicate, sir. Whatever objects that will create any version, right? Yes or no?
Yeah,
In
that,
case if that version is having some compatibility, then that object will fail, sir. Otherwise, no worries. If that, sir, for example, there is one feature which is introduced on only on 2019, but it is not available in 2014. If you are using that feature in that object and you wanted to move that object to the 2014, which is not compatible, then definitely, sir. That
yeah,
definitely.
that's what.
Otherwise, no issue. No issue.
Yes.
sir, in replication, naming convention for source and destination should be same, or it can
No, sir.
support any.
Anything. Sir,
Okay,
if
okay,
sir, best practice.
okay.
That's I don't want to tell any answer, sir. Best
Okay,
practice. If you are giving a different
okay.
name, that is not worrying for me. That is worry for you only, right?
Okay.
Agree, not agree?
Yes, sir. No, you have mentioned HSPC, right? So in my mind, I thought same naming conversation should be
No, so
possible.
whatever, sir. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay, almost we are there, sir. Okay, let me go to here. So now, sir, when you go to the replication, so we have different types of replications, sir. What is the first type we are going to discuss? If you understand this type, almost you are good, sir. So what is the first type?
Snapshot replication.
Snapshot replication.
Transaction.
Okay, first we'll discuss snapshot replication, sir. Then later we can go for different types. Okay. First we'll discuss about the snapshot replication. So, sir, we have different types of replications, sir. One is snapshot replication, one is transaction replication, one is merge replication, one is P2P replication. Okay, these are the four types. Tomorrow I will explain one more type as well. There are five types, sir, one is already duplicated. Now no more we are using, but we have earlier we have five types of replication. Okay, transactional with updatable subscription. We have five types of replications, sir. Okay, so that I will explain you in later, sir. As of now, no need to worry. First, let me focus on the uh, distribution data. So snapshot replication, sir. First, we'll focus on the snapshot replication. If you understand snapshot replication, you are almost comfortable in all type of replications, sir. Okay, sir. I am having a database called HSBC database. Okay, so I'm having employee table, department table, employee view, department view, employee stored procedure, department stored procedure, sir. I'm having couple of objects అంటే నా డేటాబేస్ లో కొన్ని ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. అవి టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, వ్యూస్, స్టోర్ పొజిషన్స్, ఫంక్షన్స్, ట్రిగర్స్, ఇంకా చాలా ఉన్నాయి సార్. విచ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు replicate. Now I want to replicate this objects to the subscriber database, sir. So I'm using one type first. So we have different types of replication, right? Out of that, first we are going to discuss about the snapshot replication. First, what is snapshot replication, sir? What is snapshot replication? Sir, మీకు అర్థమయ్యేలాగా చెప్పాలంటే very simple answer. A snapshot is nothing but full backup, sir. మీకు full backup గురించి అందరికీ ఐడియా ఉంది కదా, but don't tell to the interviewer, sir. No one should tell to the interviewer like snapshot is a full backup. Okay, for your understanding I am telling everyone knows about the full backup, right? What will happen, sir, if you take the full backup?
And take the entire database backups.
The snapshot is also like same, sir. It whatever the articles you are replicating, it will take entire that article backups and keep in the REPL data folder. So whenever you are taking snapshot, okay, when you are configuring snapshot replication, okay, so what it will do, sir, whatever the articles you are replicating, it will take entire backup and it will keep in the REPL data folder. Technically you should call it as a snapshot folder, or you can call it as a REPL data folder, sir. అంటే మీరు REPL data folder అనొచ్చు, లేకపోతే snapshot folder అని కూడా అనొచ్చు, sir. This is the snapshot folder. Okay, you can call it as a snapshot folder, you can call it as a REPL data folder. So whenever you install the SQL server with replication, by default you will get this folder, sir. No need to worry. So when you go to your installation, okay, there is a folder called REPL data folder. See, you no need to create, sir. By default it will get it. So you can use the same folder or you can use a different folder, sir. That is up to your wish. I am not telling guarantee that you should only use this folder for replication. You can use different folder for replication. That is up to your wish. That is up to your wish, sir. Okay. So what is snapshot replication, sir? It is taking entire backup, sir. It is taking entire backup. Don't consider it as like a full backup, differential backup, transition log backup. No. So what is snapshot replication, sir? Snapshot replication take the entire articles and keep in the snapshot folder. Keep it in the snapshot folder, sir. So every time when you run the snapshot, sir, today I run the snapshot, sir, 500 GP. Tomorrow 500 GP. Day after tomorrow 500 GP. So every time it is to take the complete backup of the articles. It's very challenging, right, sir? Every day you will take 500 GP backup. Sir, come on.
It will consume the data. Yeah.
That's what, right? So snapshot replication is nothing but, okay, it's a one type of replication. Idi oka type of replication, sir. Okay. Also, it is the initial synchronization for transaction replication, merge replication, sir. మీరు ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ రెప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసిన, మర్జ్ రెప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసిన, స్నాప్షాట్ అనేది వర్క్ అవుతుంది సార్. అక్కడ బై డిఫాల్ట్ గా మీకు స్నాప్షాట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. వితౌట్ స్నాప్షాట్ ఏంటంటే మీరు ఇనిషియల్ సింక్రోనైజేషన్ చేయలేరు. సో యూజింగ్ స్నాప్షాట్, ఓకే సార్, I don't want to confuse you people, okay? Try to understand. So what is snapshot replication, sir? The articles which are not frequently changing, for those articles will configure the snapshot replication. ఇది ఒక్కటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి సార్. The articles which are not frequently changing, those articles will try to configure snapshot replication. It is one type of replication, and it is also initial synchronization for all type of replications, like transaction replication, merge replication. మీరు ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ రెప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసిన, మర్జ్ రెప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసిన, అక్కడ స్నాప్షాట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది టు మేక్ ద ఇనిషియల్ సింక్రోనైజేషన్. అంటే ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ని ఇక్కడ రెప్లికేట్ చేయాలి. అది ఎలా రెప్లికేట్ అవుతుంది సార్? వయా స్నాప్షాట్ ఏజెంట్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ స్నాప్షాట్ రెప్లికేషన్, సార్? The articles which are not frequently changing will configure the snapshot replication. అంతే సార్. అంటే ఒక డిఫరెంట్ డెఫినేషన్ ఏమి ఉండదు. ఓకే, ఏంటి స్నాప్షాట్ రెప్లికేషన్, ఎప్పుడు యూస్ చేస్తారు స్నాప్షాట్ రెప్లికేషన్ అంటే? సో బేసికల్ గా స్నాప్షాట్ ఏంటంటే ఎంటైర్ కాపీ తీసుకుంటుంది. సో మోస్ట్లీ వి విల్ ప్రిఫర్ ద ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీ చేంజింగ్. ఏ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ అయితే ఎక్కువ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీగా చేంజ్ అవ్వవో ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ మీద మేము స్నాప్షాట్ రెప్లికేషన్ ని కాన్ఫిగర్ చేస్తాం. ఏంటి సార్ చేంజ్ అవ్వనేటి? What are the objects which never change frequently, sir? Views, stored procedures never change, sir. అంత frequently గా చేంజ్ అవ్వవు ఇవి. Like tables are keep on changing, sir. Every day, every hour, every minute, application team developers are trying to insert the data, update the data, delete the data. So tables are most frequently changeable. Yes or no? Yes, no?
Sir.
Yeah, yes.
So when you will prefer snapshot replication means the articles which are not frequently changing. Why, Subbu? Means, sir, every time if you want to take the snapshot, then gone, sir. Every time you will take full backup, sir. Yes? No?
No, sir. No.
That is the best answer, sir. Because your tables are every time changing, sir. Then who will reflect here? Your snapshot only, right? When you configure snapshot replication, your snapshot need to replicate. Sir, it won't take only these objects, sir. It will take entire the objects whatever you selected. Every time 500 GP, 600 GP, 700 GP, very tough, sir. So that is a major reason. Mostly we never configure snapshot replication in real world. Mostly we never configure, sir, because it is to take every time the snapshot of entire articles whatever you configure in replication. అంటే మీరు రెప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఏ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ అయితే సెలెక్ట్ చేశారో అన్ని ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ కి బ్యాకప్ తీసుకుంటుంది ఇది. ఓకే, నాట్ ఓకే సార్? Simple sir, I don't want confuse. What is snapshot replication? The articles which are not frequently changing will try to configure snapshot replication. Okay, for example, views, stored procedure functions. Okay, it is one type of replication, and it is also initial synchronization for transaction replication, merge replication. That's it, sir. That is a perfect definition if you wanted to explain to the interviewer. What is snapshot replication? Yes? No?
Yes, Subbu.
Yes.
Again, I'm repeating, sir. Oh, snapshot replication is nothing but the articles which are not frequently changing will try to configure snapshot replication. It is one type of replication, and it is also used for initializing for transaction replication, merge replication. Okay, merge replication, sir. Transaction replication, merge replication. So it is to take entire copy and it will keep in the REPL data folder, snapshot folder, sir. Technically, you can call it as a snapshot folder. How, sir? How it is copying? How it is transferring? Sir, whenever you configure snapshot replication, two jobs will be created, but don't call it as a job, sir. You should call it as a agents. Two agents will be created: a snapshot agent and distributor agent. Computer agent. Two jobs will be created, sir. When you configure snapshot replication, two jobs will be created. One is the snapshot agent, one is the distributor agent. One is the snapshot agent, one is the distributor agent, sir. Two jobs will be created. Okay, not okay, sir?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Two jobs. What is the snapshot agent? What is the distributor agent, sir? That is very important. That is what we are going to discuss. Sir, whenever snapshot agent runs, what will happen? Sir, simply what everyone will tell you, sir. Very simple idea. Whenever you run the snapshot agent, it will take entire snapshot of this object and it will keep in the REPL folder. That's it. Apart from nothing, they will tell you, sir. Apart from nothing, sir. Everyone will teach this up to here, sir. Okay. What is snapshot agent? That is very, very important, sir. So whenever you run the snapshot, it will take entire snapshot and it will keep in the REPL folder. It will keep one snapshot, sir. It will create a separate folder every time, sir. Whenever you run the snapshot, it will create a separate folder. It will create a separate folder and it will keep entire object snapshot into the snapshot folder in the form of 5 files: .sch, .bcp, .pre, .idx, .trg. In that snapshot folder, it will create 5 files for every object, sir. Every object it will create 5 files: .sch, .bcp, .pre, .idx, .trg. Okay, it will create 5 files for objects, sir. 5 files for that object, every object. Mostly views and stored procedure, it won't create five different files. It will create only one file, sir, because stored procedure is a structure. Okay, but tables contains lots of data, right? So it will create 5 files, sir. So first, if you understand these files, you can understand easily, sir. So what will happen? So whenever snapshot agent triggers or whenever you run the snapshot agent, it will take the snapshot of entire your objects, whatever you are replicating, and it will keep in the snapshot folder in the form of 5 files: .sch, .bcp, .pre, .idx, .trg. Again, that is the one of the thing I am telling. If you watch one time, you never understand, sir. You should watch multiple times this video. Okay, multiple times, sir. So whenever you run the snapshot agent, it will take the snapshot, it will keep in the snapshot folder. అంటే మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే స్నాప్షాట్ రన్ చేస్తారో ఆ ఏవైతే ఆర్టికల్స్ ని మీరు కాన్ఫిగర్ చేశారో ఆ ఆర్టికల్స్ అన్నిటిని స్నాప్షాట్ తీసుకొని ఒక స్నాప్షాట్ ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఈ ఆర్ఈపిఎల్ డేటా ఫోల్డర్ లోనే ఇంకొక ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఆ ఫోల్డర్ లో మీకు సంబంధించిన ఆర్టికల్స్ అన్ని ప్లేస్ చేస్తారు సార్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ 5 ఫైల్స్. ఏమేం ఫైల్స్ సార్? .sch, .bcp, .pre, .adx, .trg ఇలా 5 ఫైల్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది. సో .sch అంటే ఏంటి సార్? స్కీమా, స్ట్రక్చర్ సార్. సార్ మీరు ఒక టేబుల్ ని యు ఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు రెప్లికేట్ ఎ టేబుల్ సార్. So it need to be create that structure, right? So first what it will do, it create the structure, create table name and columns, everything. The structure will be available in .sch sir. sch is nothing but schema, structure. Either it can be stored procedure or functions or triggers or table or view, anything sir. sch will maintain only the structure of the object, your structure of the object sir. Clear everyone? sch will maintain the structure. .bcp will maintain the data. If that object contains the data sir, data, that will be maintained in the bcp, bulk copy program. Your replication is completely underground, it is working with the bcp sir, bulk changed map, sorry, bulk change program. We'll discuss sir, okay, hold on. BCP contains the data. SCH will contain the structure of your object. So SCH will maintain the structure. BCP will maintain the data. PRE will maintain the constraints, integrity constraints like primary key, foreign key, not null, check, unique. I told you right, whenever we are discussing development session, there are integrity constraints. You remember, sir, everyone?
Yes, sir. Primary key, foreign key.
Primary key, foreign key, not null, check, unique, right? If your table contains, if your object contains any primary key, foreign key, not null, all that information will be available in the .pre. So it will maintain the constraints information. Make a note. So IDX will maintain the index information. If your table contains the indexes, that will maintain by IDX. If your table contains the triggers, that will maintain by the TRG. That is how 5 files will be created, sir. .sch, .bcp, .pre, .idx, .trg. sch will maintain the structure, bcp will maintain the data, pre will maintain the constraints, idx will maintain the indexes, trg will maintain the trigger. Yes? No?
Yeah, Subbu, understood.
Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir.
So once a snapshot agent triggers, it will take entire snapshot of your objects and it will keep in the REPL folder. The job is done, sir? Job is done? No. No, sir, not yet done. Still not yet done. Still there is something else that is very, very important, sir. Okay. Sir, in distribution, there are a lot of tables, sir. Out of these, two are very important, sir. Two are very, very important. That is nothing but MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. So these are two very important tables are available in the distribution database, sir. MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. Okay, once your snapshot is generated, in the REPL data folder, once it is done, it will update in MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. Information, sir, again I am telling, there is no data, your data is completely maintained here, sir. So your snapshot agent, once it complete the snapshot, it will update the information in MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. This has been, new snapshot has been triggered. That information will be updated in these two tables. Okay? Not okay, sir?
So the
Information, sir. Information.
original data should be maintained by REPL data folder.
REPL data folder. That's it.
Open
Information
with
will be maintained here.
okay, sir.
Information, sir. Information. Okay, we'll maintain in MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. Then your snapshot agent will be completed, sir. That is the whenever you run the snapshot, whenever it run automatically or when you run the snapshot, these many things is happening, sir. So it will go to the publisher database. It will take the snapshot of enter objects. It will keep in the REPL data folder, and it will update the information in the MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. If you search in Google also, it's you never get it, sir. Very internal flow, sir. This is what internal flow. If you understand this one, you are too good in replication.
And one more
Now,
thing, in terms of snapshot replication, it will use only snapshot agent and it will use distribution agent as well. As you mentioned, right?
that's it.
Snapshot and distributor.
Yes, sir. That's it. Two agents will be created.
Okay.
When you configure a snapshot replication, only two agents will be created.
Okay. So snapshot agent will be placed in publisher or distributor.
Sir, that we'll discuss later, sir. Where it
Okay.
will place.
Okay.
First, we
So
understand what is that one.
you mentioned two agents, right? So I'm
No, that we'll discuss, sir, later.
okay,
No.
sir. Okay, sir.
First, let's understand main concept, sir. I don't want where it is placing. That is not important for me. Wherever it can be placed, sir, no problem. First, what exactly it is doing is very important, because whenever you configure replication, definitely you will came to know where it will place. I don't want tell, sir. Definitely you will get it. But what exactly it is doing, that is very important. Everyone got it? Yeah. Okay. Next, sir. Sir, next, whenever your distributor agent runs, whenever your distributor agent runs, what exactly it will do, sir? Whenever your distributor agent runs, okay, so your distributor agent commands to the distribution database and start reading MS REPL commands, MS REPL transaction. Already your snapshot agent has been updated data in MS REPL commands and MS REPL transactions, right? Your distributor agents get that information and connect to the snapshot folder and copy those information to the all the subscriber instance. So your distributor agent will apply the table, indexes, triggers, constraints, data will all in the all the subscriptions. Who is replicating data, sir? Not your snapshot agent. Everyone will tell snapshot agent will replicate the data from publisher to subscriber. No, sir. Your snapshot agent is ending at the distributor itself. Who is replicating your data? Your distributor agent is replicating data. Your distributor agent reads MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions, get the information, connect to REPL data folder, and it will copy everything to all the subscribers. First, it will create the structure of the table. Okay. Next, indexes. Next, triggers. Next, constraints. Then load the data. Order we don't know, sir, but your distributor agent will move everything into the subscriber. That is a main agenda, sir, of entire your agents, how your agent is working. Same thing I already present you in the screenshot as well. Sir, see, the snapshot process is commonly used to provide the initial set of data and database objects for transaction replication and merge replication, sir. That's what I told you, right? It is one type of replication. It is also initial synchronization for your merge replication, transaction replication. Yes, correct. Okay, it copies and distributes the data and database objects exactly as they appears at the current moment of the time. So exactly how whenever you run the snapshot, how your table structure data is available, it will replicating, sir, every time. So because it may consume lot of space, so mostly that's what I told you, right? The objects which are not frequently changing, those objects only you should configure snapshot replication. If the objects are frequently changing every time, if you wanted to take the snapshot, then gone, sir. Okay.
Can you repeat again?
Who is asking, sir?
Yeah, Ganesh here. Ganesh here.
Ganesh. Okay.
Can you repeat
So that's
that
what I
point?
told you, right? Sir, sir, objects which are not frequently changing, try to configure snapshot replication, sir. Because I don't want to replicate every time, sir. Tables are keep on replicating for every second, every minute. Your tables are keep on changing. If you generate every time snapshot, how much time it will take, sir, for 500 GP? Yes or no?
So you mean if any changes are coming, so it is a big issue for snapshot application, right?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Every time I cannot reflect to the subscriber instant, right? My main agenda is I need to reflect whatever the changes I'm performing on
Yeah,
publisher to the subscribers, sir. If snapshot itself it is taking 3 hours, 4 hours to complete, then when it will reflect to the subscriber?
right.
So that is a major reason I'm telling. The objects which are not frequently changing, see, when the data is not changing frequently, try to configure snapshot replication. If objects are frequently changing, don't try to configure snapshot replication, sir. That is not a best practice.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sir, see, if you read this image, you can understand very easily, sir. See, when you run the snapshot agent, first it will go to the publisher database and start it reading the data. Starts it reading the data, sir. So whenever it start reading the data, it will place a lock. So lock concept, forget about now, sir. We are going to discuss in the advanced level locks, what kind of locks are available. So it will place in a lock on lock, sir. It will place a lock, okay, and it will copy into the REPL data folder, schema, data, PRE, triggers, indexes, okay, constraints. It will copy into the REPL folder. Once it is copied, it will update this information into the distribution database. Update the information into the distribution database. Once it is done, then it will release the lock. Then it will release the lock on that object, sir. So same thing I explained except lock, because I don't want confuse user locks, because no one knows about the locks, right? Okay. So whenever snapshot agent runs, it will connect to the publisher database. It will copy. It will place in REPL data folder. It will update into the MS REPL commands, MS REPL transaction in the distribution database, and it will release the lock once it is done. Clear? Not clear, sir?
In MS
Clear.
replication, yeah,
MS, MS,
yeah.
Uh,
You said MS
can
replica.
it?
MS REPL commands, MS REPL commands. Where is it? Yeah. MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions. Two
So
tables
what?
will be available, sir, in the distribution database.
Yeah. So whatever the data like .sch, .bcp, so all this copy to the MS REPL. This
Information, not data.
info.
Data will be in the REPL data folder only.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Data won't copy to MS REPL commands and MS REPL transactions, sir. Your data is currently in the REPL data folder. Information will be updated in MS REPL commands and MS REPL transactions.
What information means size or what?
Information, sir. These are the articles are replicated. This is the new snapshot, date and time.
Okay.
Even if you go and read MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions, you can't understand, sir.
Yeah.
Till now, I done any that much effect to see what kind of information it is updating, because it's very tricky information, sir, which you can't understand easily. I will show you, sir. If you understand, you can tell me, no problem. Everyone. No one, sir. What information it is updating also we don't know.
Bro,
That's what I told you, right? There are thousands of options in replication. Yes, someone is asking, sir.
Subbu, one small doubt, Subbu. So,
Yes.
as you mentioned, right? Uh, so, suppose for example, let's say we have 500 GB database. Okay, it is not reflecting the tables, everything. So then, what is the use of that? This snapshot.
Who told you, sir? Who told you? Sir, it is replicating tables, VO, stored procedure, everything, right?
Okay. So, as you mentioned, that what are all not frequently changing? What are all the
No, that's
objects are
what,
not
sir.
frequent?
That is a behavior of snapshot replication, sir. That is a behavior of snapshot replication. That is how they designed Microsoft. There are other type of replication, right? You can go for transaction replication. You can go for merge replication. You can go for P2P replication, sir. What happened? You can replicate whatever the changes, right? Why you are preferring only snapshot replication? That is the nature of the snapshot replication. Okay. Major purpose of snapshot replication for initial synchronization, sir. Actually, it's majorly designed for initial synchronization, for transaction replication, for merge replication. But it is also one type of replication where you can replicate the objects which are not frequently changing, like stored procedures, like functions. You can go and replicate, right? I am not worrying on that part. You have other type of replication, right? You can go and choose ORM, sir, no problem. Getting, sir?
Okay, super. Yes, yes, Subbu.
Because that is the nature of the snapshot replication, sir. I am not guaranteed, sir. You can configure, sir. You are having disk capacity like anything. You can go and configure, no problem for me. Every minute, can you take the snapshot, sir? 500 GB, because every minute the table is changing. Every minute you will take the snapshot.
We cannot, right?
Snapshot agent will snap to complete that 500 GB itself. It will take approximately 20 to 30 minutes or 40 minutes
Yeah.
or 1 hour. Then
Yes.
how you can replicate every minute data, sir? Got it? So that's what first terminology itself I told you. Snapshot is nothing but full backup. Every time you will take full backup, sir.
No,
You
sir.
can take, no worries for me, sir. You can take whatever you want. But that is not best practice, right? Assume, sir, you people are learning first time. You are application team, I am the DBA, sir. Because you don't know anything, you are telling, hey, can you go and configure snapshot replication? Will I configure snapshot replication for you? No. I will explain you pros and cons, sir. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages with that snapshot application? Then you can understand easily. Oh my God, there are a lot of disadvantages with snapshot application. Okay, then avoid the snapshot application. Every feature there is a pros and cons, sir. There are pros, there are cons. You need to see both whenever we preferring one type of any suggestions to application teams, sir. That is a best practice as a DBA we need to do. Not a DBA, sir. Everyone, whoever working in IT or non-IT or anywhere, sir, for everything there is a pros and cons. So we need to agree that one. We need to explain to them, okay, and try to make whatever your best you can give it, sir. See, that's what even this picture also showing same thing, sir. So the snapshot agent, okay, reads the publisher articles and create the table schema and data into the distribution working folder. That is nothing but REPL folder, sir. Someone will call it as a distribution folder. Someone will call it as a replication folder, REPL folder. Someone may call it as a snapshot folder. Whatever names are they are giving. Okay, no problem. So the distributor agent reads the schema and rebuild the tables on the subscriber. Okay, the distributor agent then moves the data into the newly creating tables on the subscriber. Indexes everything, sir, in order it will do. Okay, so once your snapshot agent taken and it keep in the snapshot folder, your distributor agent connect to the snapshot folder and move whatever thing into the snapshot subscriber instances. Okay, online people there, not there? Same thing, sir.
Yes, sir.
Multiple
Okay.
images. Same thing. Multiple images I shown you. Sir, here also see a snapshot agent establishes a communication between the distributor and publisher and generate the fresh snapshot into the snapshot folder by placing a lock. Okay. Snapshot agent writing copy the table schema.sch. Everything, sir. Okay. Once the copy publisher database, it will write information into the MS REPL commands and MS REPL transactions, which is available in the distribution database and release the lock. Same things are multiple slides, but I don't want to show you the slides sir because it bit little bit confusing. So that is the major reason I explained you in the picture wise. So whenever you run the snapshot agent, it will go to the publisher. It will take entire snapshot. It will keep in the REPL data folder, and it will update in the MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions, and release the lock. And whenever distributor agent runs, it will connect to the REPL data folder, and it will place everything into the subscriber instance, create the table, update, move the data, create the constraints, indexes, triggers, everything, sir. It will take care.
So, sir, this snapshot agent, where it gets created in the distribution server or it is in
That's what I
the.
will show you, sir. No, that's what I tell you. I will show you. No worries. Concept is very important, sir. Where it is placing is not at all important. We'll discuss, sir. Anyhow, we need to configure tomorrow, right? Next session, we need to configure. You will come to know where it will place. And I will explain you, sir. Before that, I need to explain something, a concept called pull subscription, push subscription. What is the difference between pull and push? Later, we'll try to solve. Basically, it will create in the distribution database. Wherever your distribution database is there, right? It will create there, sir. Wherever your distribution database you configure, on that distribution database itself, your snapshot agent will be created. That's it. No, where it will create, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Now what Microsoft thought, okay? So what Microsoft thought? Okay, it's very difficult to whatever. Now what Microsoft thought? Okay, let's make a deal. Every time I used to take uh, snapshot, it is very difficult for me, sir. It will impact entire database performance. It will impact the size. Okay, size is also matter, right? Size కూడా చాలా important అండి. So then they started designing a transaction replication. Okay, in transaction replication, when you configure transaction replication, three agents will be created, sir. One is the snapshot agent, one is the distributor agent, one is the log reader agent. When you configure transaction replication, three agents will be created. One is the snapshot agent, one is the distributor agent, one is the log reader agent. Okay, three agents will be created. Now, what is transaction replication, sir? What is transaction replication? The articles which are frequently changing will try to configure transaction replication. Clear? Not clear. ఏవైతే ఆర్టికల్స్ ఎక్కువ ఫ్రీక్వెంట్లీగా చేంజ్ అవుతాయో ఆ ఆర్టికల్స్ మీద నేను ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ రెప్లికేషన్ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేస్తాను సార్. నో ప్రాబ్లం ఫర్ మీ. నౌ యువర్ ప్రాబ్లం గాట్ సాల్వ్, రైట్ ఎవ్రీవన్? Yes? No?
Yes, sir. Yes.
There is one major drawback in snapshot replication, sir. The articles which are frequently changing, we never suggest to configure snapshot. So now what is the solution? Go for transaction replication, sir. The articles which are frequently changing, I will try to configure transaction replication. What is transaction replication, sir?
The
Okay.
articles which are frequently changing.
Yeah, that's it, sir. So the articles which are frequently changing will try to configure transaction replication. Sir, when you configure transaction replication, your snapshot agent will be created for initial synchronization. Initial synchronization, sir. Okay, snapshot agent will be created for initial synchronization. For initial synchronization. Once your snapshot agent is created, once it is done the initial synchronization, later whatever the changes you perform, that will be taken care by your log reader agent. Got you, sir? So after your initial synchronization is done, after this table has been reflected, objects has been reflected in the subscriber, whatever the changes you are performing, right? Insert, update, delete, okay, indexes, whatever the changes you are performing, right? Those changes will be continuously moving. Only changes will be continuously moving with help of log reader agent. With help of log reader agent. That is the main concept, sir. So what is transaction replication? So the articles which are frequently changing will try to configure transaction replication. Okay, transaction replication. When you configure transaction replication, initial synchronization will be happen via snapshot agent. Later, whatever the changes you are performing, those changes will be reflected via log reader agent.
Clear, sir. Yes.
That's it, sir. Apart from nothing. Again, same concept. How snapshot agent will work? Same. How distributor agent work will same. Then what is about log reader agent, sir? Sir, whenever you running the log reader agent or whenever you schedule the log reader agent, your log reader agent will scan the publisher log file. So try to understand the logic. Okay. Whenever log reader agent runs, sir, you know about the distribution database agent, you know about the snapshot agent. No need to explain, right, sir? Yes, no? Sir, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Snapshot agent is same. Distributor agent is same, sir. Again, no need to explain. Only log reader agent, sir. Okay. Whenever log reader agent runs, whenever your log reader agent runs, okay, so your log reader agent connect to the publisher server log file. Again, I'm telling, sir, publisher server log file. Okay, whatever the changes made to these objects, it will move to the distribution database. It will write into the information. Okay, it is not moving the data, it is moving the command. Whether you perform insert command, whether you perform update command, whether you perform delete command, whether you perform alter command. So whatever the commands you perform, right, in the publisher database, those commands will replicate into the distribution database, not data. Don't think data, sir. Whenever your log reader agent runs, it will just replicate the commands, update command, insert command, delete command. It will replicate the commands into the distribution database. Okay, that is the main purpose, your log reader agents. Once your log reader agent is done, Your distributor agents will replicate those commands into the subscriber database again continuously. This process is continuously performing, sir. Continuously your distributor agent is running, continuously your log reader agent is running to make the changes, to replicate the changes from publisher to subscriber. That's it. That's it.
Subbu,
I hope
data.
lot of people is not understand, okay? But I given my best, sir. There is no other choice. Okay. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను క్లియర్ గా there is no other choice. అందరికీ చెప్తున్నా సార్, మీరు తపస్సు చేయాలి రెప్లికేషన్ లో బాగా రావాలి అంటే. ఎవరికి ఏం తెలియదు సార్, ఎవరు ఇంత డెప్త్ కి వెళ్ళరు. ఎందుకు చాలా కాంపోనెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి సార్, అవి మనం గూగుల్ సెర్చ్ చేసినా కూడా ఎక్కడ దొరకవు. అదే ప్రాబ్లం. దట్స్ ఇట్ సార్. సార్ మీకు లాగ్ రీడర్ ఏజెంట్ ఎక్కడే కానీ డేటాని రెప్లికేట్ చేయట్లేదు. మీరు ఏవైతే కమాండ్స్ పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తారు కదా, ఇన్సర్ట్ కానీ అప్డేట్ కానీ డిలీట్ కానీ, ఆ కమాండ్స్ ని ఎంఎస్ రెపల్ కమాండ్స్ ఎంఎస్ రెపల్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ లేక మూవ్ చేసుకొని ఆ డేటాని మీకు సబ్స్క్రైబర్ లేక మూవ్ చేస్తుంది మీ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ డేటా ఏజెంట్. దట్స్ ఇట్ సార్.
Yes, Subbu. The name itself only it is showing log reader. It will read the log.
దట్స్ ఇట్ సార్.
Yeah. From where it is reading the log, it is reading the log in the publisher database log file.
ఎస్ సార్.
Okay, sir.
ఇట్ నెవర్ గో టు ఎండిఎఫ్ ఫైల్ సార్.
Okay. Log file only. It will consider log file only.
ఎస్ సార్.
Log file contains log records, log information. Okay.
Yes.
Clear.
Whatever today I am telling, tomorrow I will tell different thing, then you will understand. Oh my god. Everyone, sir, how replication is working, everyone will tell with help of jobs. Yes or no? Yes or no, sir? Correct? Not correct?
Yes. Yes.
Like log shipping also working with jobs only, right? Backup job, copy job, restore job.
Log
Okay.
shipping
Your
jobs, replication will work with the agents, as you told right already.
both are same, almost same only, sir. Okay,
Hmm.
but let's wait for tomorrow session, sir. Then you will tell half is agents, half is something else, sir. Something else is working again. Overall in my career, sir, only one person asked that question. I loved him lot, sir. That organization is something company name called healthcare company, sir. It is Reliance Healthcare or something. Okay, he asked me only replication, sir, for 30 minutes. 30 minutes only on replication. Out of my 45 minutes interview, only asked only replication 30 minutes. Tomorrow I am going to explain about how replication is working with different direction. This is only 50%, sir. This is only 50%. Okay, still we have 50% how replication is working. Replication is not working with agents. No, it is not working with agents, sir. Completely. I am not telling agent completely, sir. 50% it is working with agents. What is that remaining 50%? Well, we'll explain you tomorrow, sir. Very detailed with live demo, with practicing, and I will explain you. While I'm doing practical, I will explain you, sir.
Okay.
But again, I am telling, okay, spend more time, more time, sir, more time. Not now. Once you stabilized in entire SQL server, then go for replications, sir. Not now. Again, I am telling the people who are already starting the career, okay, don't stay back. Whatever I am explaining, sir, that is too good for you. Too good, sir. Once you are good at SQL, then you can spend more time on replication. Tomorrow you will become somewhat stronger. Day after tomorrow you will become somewhat stronger. Improving, sir. You will improve. After 4 days you will become strong at replication. Day one it's not easy, sir. And transaction replication is the unidirectional replication, sir. Means whatever the changes you are performing in publisher, it will reflect into the subscriber. If you perform any changes in subscriber, it won't reflect to the publisher. No, sir. Transaction replication is the unidirectional replication. Means only one way, sir. Whatever the changes you are performing in publisher, that will reflect to the subscriber. But whatever the change you perform on the subscriber, that never reflect to the publisher. Can I perform change in subscriber? Yes, sir. Aram say you can perform, but it won't reflect. So if you wanted to reflect, you need to configure merge replication. You need to configure P2P replication, sir. Merge is a bidirectional replication. P2P is a bidirectional replication. Means you can update in the publisher, you can update in subscriber. Whatever the change you are updating in subscriber, that will reflect to the publisher. Whatever the change you are updating in the publisher, that will reflect to the subscriber. Vice versa. Vice versa, sir. But transaction replication is a unidirectional replication. Again, I'm telling unidirectional replication. Only one way. Only one way, sir. Sir, your log reader, whenever you configure, sir, I'm having 5 databases, sir. I'm having 5 databases. If you configure 5 databases, sir, replication, okay, 5 log reader agent will be created. 5 log reader agents will be created, sir. Every database, it will create its own log reader agent. Don't misunderstand, sir. It will create only one log reader agent for entire instance. No, sir. If you're configuring for 5 databases, it will try to configure 5 log reader agents. Every log reader agent will interact with own database log file to make the changes to reflect to the distribution database. Yes? No.
So no one doubt here.
Yes, sir.
In a snapshot, distribution database takes data from RAPL data. Okay, so in transition application also the same, right?
Same, sir. Same.
Okay, so but as you said, RAPL data in a snapshot application in RAPL data, that information sent to the distribution database. But here log reader isn't sending, right? Information.
A log reader agent will send information to MS REPL commands, MS REPL transactions, sir. Here also same approach.
But it is whatever the changes in log file, that data, that
Yes.
information is.
Yes, sir. Information, sir.
But actual data in RAPL data, so that actual data, RAPL data information also sent to the same
No.
distribution.
Sir, REPL data only works for the snapshot agent. Only for snapshot, sir. Once your
Okay.
initial synchronization is done, whatever the changes later you perform, that will be taken care by your log reader agent, sir. Only
Got it.
one time your snapshot agent.
Yeah, got it.
Sir, I will go little bit internal, sir, when we are discussing troubleshooting. Whenever there is a log reader agent, there will be 2 threads will be created, sir. Log, sir, don't get confused. Log reader thread, log reader writer thread, distributor agent reader thread, distributor agent writer thread. These many threads will be created. There are a lot of things, sir. Again, still, we'll keep on increasing, sir, day by day. I don't want keep everything in one day. You may fed up, sir. That I will promise you. Okay. So this is the actual concept, sir. Actual concept. Tomorrow, next session, maybe today I may get a chance. I will take one session, or tomorrow, sir. Okay. So tomorrow you will learn something additional. Day after tomorrow you will learn something additional. On 4th day you will learn lots, sir. Okay. Bear with me, sir. This is actual flow of your replication, sir. When you configure a snapshot replication, when you configure transition replication, okay, only one difference is one log reader agent will be created. Snapshot mostly we never prefer for uh, articles which are frequently changing. Transaction replication, we can prefer the articles which are frequently changing. Okay, so snapshot for majorly for initial synchronization, sir. transaction replication is mostly widely used replication, sir. Throughout the global, what are the top using replication is transaction replication, sir. Okay.
That throughout the global, which replication using, sir?
Transaction replication.
Transaction.
Most of the time, sir. Most of the
Okay.
time. Mostly widely used replication is transaction replication. Very important is transaction replication. In the interview point of view is very important. In configuration point of view is very important. In real time point of view is also very important. Very important, sir. Yeah. Okay.
Subbu, one last doubt, Subbu.
Yes, sir.
Suppose, for example, snapshot agent, okay, will takes the snapshot at the initial stage. Okay. Suppose, for example, let's say, is there any modifications in the publisher database? Those will take care by log reader agent, and it will pass via distributed database to send to subscribers. Okay. Post completion, post receive the data to subscribers. Okay, this snapshot agent again it will trigger and it will take the snapshot
No, no,
and
no,
place.
no, 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 no. Snapshot we never trigger, sir. Only one time will trigger at the starting. Until
Okay.
unless there is something issue only, we'll again regenerate the snapshot, sir. Otherwise, we never trigger the snapshot anymore. Only one time.
Okay.
Later on, completely it is working with the log reader agent.
Okay.
Only first time when you are configuring transaction replication, only first time will trigger the snapshot for initial synchronization. Means currently there are no tables are here. Whenever snapshot agent triggers, it will create the structure, it will create the data initially. Later, whatever the changes, it will taken care by log reader agent. If something goes wrong, then we'll generate the snapshot. Otherwise, we never generate the snapshot, sir.
Okay, sir.
Subbu, yeah, one doubt here. In
Yes, sir.
case we add new articles, so that time snapshot agent will be done for new article.
That I will explain you in the troubleshooting, sir. Saturday.
Okay.
There
Okay.
is a there is already demo, sir. I will explain you. No need because that is very important interview question. I will show you practically a live demo, sir. No worries.
Okay.
Troubleshooting, sir. You will get lot of things. Okay. Uh, third session is also very important. I will go deeper and deeper about each and every objects, whatever importance are remaining. You should learn. Okay. So what are the parameters? Where you need to look? Where you need to create? How to create? All this I will show you things, sir. But every option that you need to read in the blogs, whatever I'm sharing with Microsoft blogs. Okay. If possible, today evening I will take a session, sir, and I will try to configure transaction replication. Okay. So if not, tomorrow will go, sir. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sure.
Chalo. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Subbu. Thanks.